What is going on, everyone? My name is Metro. This is my introduction video. I am a big PC PUBG gamer. We're getting straight into the content since this is just an introduction video. I will say I did see someone land on the right, so we're going into this left side warehouse. I will be mostly explaining my gameplay and my thinking throughout this game. This is not a game meant to be, one of those big bang, oh, I got 37 kill game. This is an introduction video, so keep that in mind. So at this point in time, I'm looting, making sure I get ready for that guy that was on the right hand side. Here I hear him. I hear his footsteps to the right. I go out the left door. He sees me, but it's too late. We have a semi-automatic shotgun. That's 12K. Doesn't have a chance. Even if he got some shots on target, I'm pretty sure we were way more geared out than he was. He didn't even have a helmet. Therefore, we had a level 2 vest. He had a level 1. I had a helmet. He didn't. It would have been pretty sad, honestly, if we lost that gunfight. So now we're going to go on and we're going to keep looting. When I am looting, I will be just talking about other things because obviously looting is a big part of the game. We're obviously looking for a much better weapon. Shotguns are great, but you can't use one in long distance. We do find ourselves an M16. So we're going to drop that 9mm we had, pick up the M16. We are going to end up attaching that holographic sight. And I will be talking about the things I think about this game, such as holographic sights. I know a lot of people are big fans of them. I personally am not. The reason being is because the actual reticle itself obstructs a lot of the view, in my opinion. I would much rather have a red dot sight or a 4x scope. If it's close range, I want a red dot sight. It's just a dot. Doesn't obstruct my view at all. It's a sight, it's nice, it's clear. If I'm at distance, I preferably want a 4x, as we know you can no longer put an 8x on an M16, and even if you could, an 8x sometimes is just too much. A 4x is a good medium. You can see pretty far. You can also use it close up. I will tell you guys just a little bit about how I play this. I usually do not play it very passive. I like to play aggressive. If I see you, I will hunt you down. Start game, I see you, we're in about the same building, I'm going to try to find a gun and immediately chase you down. If I kill you, that's mission accomplished. If I die, that's alright. There's no need to play this game being afraid of conflict. The whole point of this is to kill people and survive. So now, we're going to go ahead and make our way north as the circle is a little bit towards Pecado and all that area. I'm going to go ahead and loot these concrete buildings. Yes, we have an M16, but you know what? There are a lot of better weapons out there. You never know. We do find an AK. We're going to go ahead and swap that out for the shotgun. Yes, the shotgun is good at close range, but once again, sometimes you want a fully auto weapon that you can use at close and long range. Excuse me. The M16 is great in long range, however, in close range it has burst. Burst is not that good anymore, so we could go fully auto with the AK. I will say, as you saw, I picked up a vertical grip, and I am picking up this red dot as I prefer the red dot, so I'm going to switch it to the main gun I'm going to be using. Put the hollow on the AK for close range. The reason why I always pick up the vertical grips, and this is a perfect time to explain this, is because sometimes just like this, you will find an M4. And I will tell you right now, the M4 is my favorite weapon in the game. I love to use it. It's great without attachments, and it's amazing with attachments. That is why every time I play this game, even if I do not have an M4, and yes, I might not find one that game, but I will always pick up the attachments. And I suggest you people do the same thing. Y'all all do the same thing, because if you do find one, and you do have all of the attachments, you will be at such a much... I'm sorry, that was a ridiculous thing to say. I was going to say something else, but you'll be at such a advantage if you have a fully decked M4 than if you had just an M4 with no attachments. And it's like I said, the M4 without attachments is great. It's great, but the M4 attachments make the weapon amazing. So why have a great weapon when you can have an amazing weapon? And it's not like the M4 is rare. You could probably find one every single game. I will say there are probably very few games where I don't find one. And if you don't, that's okay. Better safe than sorry. You want to pick up the attachments. So we're gonna go ahead and loot this building. Find some more, maybe some more heals. Maybe pick up a level 3 vest or helmet. We do find some bandages, some painkillers. Painkillers are always important. However, we cannot pick them up, nor the bandages, because I do not have a backpack. So priority 1 now is finding a backpack. There is a med kit, but once again, I can't pick it up because I don't have a backpack. Luckily, we do find 2 backpacks right here, 2 level 2 backpacks. There's a vehicle coming. As I said, I play aggressive. I push towards it, shoot it. Keeps on driving. I was honestly trying to bait him out. Maybe he stops and tries to fight. He doesn't. Oh well. As I told you guys previously, I do not like to hide. I want gunfights. I want conflict. Unfortunately, it didn't happen for us there. But we do have that backpack now. So we're going to go ahead and pick up all the meds that we could not previously pick up. And then just go ahead and keep on moving. And pick up this vehicle over here to the left so we can push towards Picado and the actual play zone. I don't like walking on main roads like this, but I'm fairly sure that there isn't anyone else around. I only saw one person drop near me, so it's okay. As you see, I did drop a marker to guide me. Although I do believe it was towards MetroMW. Yes, that's just to get in the general area. And then, like I said, the main goal is, I'm sorry, not Picado, El Pozo. That is where the majority of the circle is, so that's where we're going to go ahead and head towards. And since we are taking some time to drive over there, unless we do get some unexpected action, which we won't, because like I said, this is a overlay commentary. I already know what happened. I'm just explaining what happened. So I will take this time to say that if you guys have any suggestions as to what I can do different in regards to my gameplay, in regards to how I do my commentaries, like would you rather I just record while I play and hear what I actually say while I'm playing, or would you prefer I do things like this where I explain my gameplay, have a little commentary post gameplay so that I can describe the events that occurred in a much better fashion? Anything you guys like, just let me know. Like I said, I'm just starting this, so whatever you guys think would be best, I am more than welcome to listening to. And so here we are. We're going to continue making our way. I'm sure you noticed this car is not being a good, not going a good friend right now. It's giving me some troubles when it comes to the handling. I promise you guys, it's usually not like this. I'm usually fairly good at controlling the vehicles. Unfortunately, this is not one of those times. But I'm sure we will be able to manage and get to our objective. And since we are still driving, if you do enjoy this video, at the end, you know, hit me with the like on the video, you know, leave a comment, tell me what you'd like to see. I also play PUBG on Xbox. I haven't played it that much. However, I do play it a lot on PC. I am fairly good at Call of Duty, and I play World of Warcraft, but I will return to the gameplay here as we do see a care package. So I tell myself at this point in the game, I was like, we're going for this whether we die or not. And there's definitely a big risk because we see that guy coming up. I don't know what he's doing, so I tell myself I'm going to pull up, hide behind my car maybe to the side, let him peek, but he does not peek. So I start pushing him. I see the back of him. He's not paying attention whatsoever. So I start shooting him, and then once he turns around, is way too late. That was a big mistake on his part. He should have heard my car, should have seen me. He should have hid behind the box or behind his vehicle, waited for me to get out, and then smoked me. Luckily, we do find almost every attachment we need for an M4, and we do get ourselves an M24 along with the level 3 backpack. The M24 is stacked. Silencer, 8 times scope, cheek pad, and extended mag. So we are looking wonderful right now. So now our main objective is to find a good place where we can pick people off, get some kills, while we push towards circle. Since the circle is fairly big right now, I do not mind playing in the middle of the circle. When the circle is big, I prefer to play towards the middle. Excuse me for that, it is kind of late, but you know, I'm trying to get this content out for you guys. It was a long day at work. Yeah, so when the circle is pretty big, I love to play in the middle, pick people off coming in from the outsides. When the circle starts to get smaller, I do not go for the middle. Once it gets in like 3 or 4 circles before the final few circles, I always stay on the outside. Once it gets to about the size of maybe 2 squares on the map, I play on the outside, play on the outside, play on the outside, and kill the people coming in. We did have a little bit of a bender there, but vehicle's 100% fine, 99 health, it's all good. So the main objective right now is to get up on these mountains. We have AM24, silent, so even if we don't hit them and they're far, we can still take some shots, and that's always fun. Just a little target practice, you know? Why not? We're gonna go ahead and drive this vehicle up the mountain, get on out here, walk our way back up, turn around, make sure we don't get shot in the back. There are parts of this gameplay where it does seem to get choppy. I'm sorry, that was actually not my computer. That was a confirmed issue that PUBG was having the day of this gameplay. But unfortunately, I had made this out to have this gameplay. I didn't want to record another one because I've been pretty busy. And like I said, this is just an introduction video. This is not meant to be one of those videos where I go all out, get a winner chicken dinner, 7, 9, 10, 12, 14 kills. This was more about getting us into the ropes, you know, getting us started, guiding us towards where we're going to be, and deciding what you guys would prefer to watch. And so we're just scoping the area out. I'm not gonna lie, I did think that was a care package. Clearly it's not. It just seems that when they made the map render so that the view distance wasn't that far and less, you know, less heavy on your computer usage, that sometimes objects are deceiving now. So that was just a little shack that wasn't fully loaded. I'm gonna go ahead and peek this way. I'm almost certain there's nobody here. It's the mine craters, I believe, or crater field or whatever. Nobody drops there. It's probably no good loot. Not even worth trying to find some loot down there. We're level 2'd out, have a level 3 backpack, have an M24 silence, fully attached M4, I think minus the tactical stock, which is actually a very important part, but unfortunately he didn't have one. But it's all good. We're 90%, you know, when it comes to our attachments on that weapon, so it's definitely a lot better than where we started. So we're just scoping. As you see, I'm just moving around, doing my little circles in case there is someone. I don't get headshotted. I don't see anyone, so I'm going to go ahead and head back on to the other side. Continue facing that way. I do hear shots, so I'm going to go ahead and investigate that. Go ahead and scope the area out. Maybe I can find the person that's getting shot or doing the shooting. We're looking. We do see that little tiny ant. And keep in mind at this point, I am zoomed in times 8. And that is what he looks like, so that'll tell you how exactly far he is. That's what he looks like when I'm zoomed in times 8. We are going to take some shots. I don't honestly never expected to hit these. Just a little bit of practice. Maybe I get lucky, get a headshot. But he is very far. I don't think even if I hit him twice, he would have died unless it was 2 headshots. Honestly, because of the mitigation of damage because of the distance, as I do know they integrated that into the damage calculations. But at this point, I mean, we have almost 70 rounds, 60 rounds of 7.62. Like, we don't need 60 rounds for an M24, so we're just gonna go ahead and take some free shots because we can. And so we're just looking around, looking around. If you do notice, the circle is still fairly big and there's only 21 people alive. That is why I'm not out there gung-ho running around trying to get kills, because chances are people are doing exactly what I'm doing. I do hear some footsteps, I think. So then I start to look around, pull out the M4 in case anyone is close by. It might have been the wind that I heard at that exact point in time. I'm not sure, because we don't exactly find anyone here where we thought there was somebody. So maybe you know, just like, I don't know, that tree, I don't know, the tree moving, the leaves on the tree, the wind maybe. I do hear shots to my right, seem to be coming from the northwest. I don't have any eyes though. I do hear footsteps, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch to my M4. We have a close primary fight. I do manage to kind of potato this. He kept strafing to the other side of where I was shooting and where he originally was, because he strafed backwards. But we do get the kill. That was a little bit of a potato, not my greatest moment, I will admit. He does have a lot of 5.56 though, so we will be taking that 5.56. We will be taking his energy drinks. We're taking some 7.62. We're going to take the pan. We will take that tactical stock now. Or I will just set it right back. I don't know why I did not take that. That was a silly mistake of me. I don't know what quite I was thinking there. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with y'all. I should have definitely picked that up. I would have been fully attached. But it is what it is now, so we're going to keep on marching. We do hear shots from our right. I'm going to keep on going, as that whoever that person is definitely has an advantage. Excuse me, man, I'm tired. But we will get this done. And so we're going to go ahead and scope this area out. We do see that guy. He is kind of close, but he's moving. I'm a little rusty with the sniper. Haven't found too many recently. We're going to go ahead and try to hit him. It's kind of hard to see when you can hit him when you're this far, but we will get one shot on, I will tell you that. We're looking, I know he's looking for me too. He's 100% a hit. He hits what seems to be my pan somehow, or something. It sounded like he hit metal. I'm trying to finish him off with the M4, doesn't happen. Reload, trying to find him out, see what, make sure nobody else is around. We see the rock. We're hoping he pinks, but he's not pinking. I see the vehicle on the left-hand side. I instantly think about the fact that he might, and I say might, take this guy out, but I stay zoomed in. The guy in the car's pretty far. He's not much of a threat. But this guy is just not peeking at all. He is scared. I hear shots. I know this guy is shooting at him. I don't see any deaths, so I'm sure he's still there, hiding. We're going to try and take a shot at this guy who is a lot farther now. I'm not quite sure if that hits him, but he did run, so it is a possibility. He does not like what happened, so he starts to run away. The circle's coming. I have to push down. I do see now there is a guy there. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I did not see him when I originally played because I was focusing on getting to the circle. But what happens next is pretty funny. He does start to shoot at me, and that's when I figure out where I'm being shot from. So I do turn around, switch weapons, and just absolutely obliterate this kid. And we're gonna try to make our way, not die, but unfortunately, someone else does shoot us and take us out. But like I said, hopefully you guys get a good grip of and a feel for what I plan on making this gameplay like. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I mean, it's not a horrible game, rank 14, 4 kills. Better than what a lot of people do. But I appreciate you all. If you like the gameplay, go ahead and give me a like, give me a subscription, leave some comments below on the video, and thank you for your time. Metro out.